Hello everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order with the Shimousa chapter. When we last left off, I was hoping to look at the date here, Kane 16. That means nothing to me. And when we last left off, we started Terza Cantica? Percio? I've got to look up how to say that correctly. No, actually I did, but I think it redirected me to Paradiso, however. I didn't have this spelling in particular. But you actually didn't notice, like, I thought it was Paradiso, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the middle chapter. Now, it looks like it's going to probably be Kotaro and Donzo focus this time, since the assassin, I assume she is, seems to be a ninja. I actually know nothing about her, so. There we go. Singularities. It's a assassin. So we can bring out Kiara. I have her relatively leveled up. I mean, sure, why not? She better not crash my phone. Switch Mozart out for someone with a bond bonus. You have Fujino out? Nope. Oh, I didn't want to switch Liz out for like Bedivere. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna Fujino's bond up in the meantime. Section 8, Terza Cantica Parasio. So how'd the last one end off? Like, I know, like, Sashi got back from looking around for goons. There were no goons. And we fought Kotaro. It's been like 2 days. Oh yeah, right, the castle. Yeah, right. Please wait here. Lord Tajima and Lady Kiyohime will be with you shortly. Lady Kiyohime is overjoyed to hear about your arrival. However, I respectfully ask that you understand your place and not take what she says at face value. Oh, okay. So this isn't the real Kiyohime, right? I think the real Kiyohime was like a shrine maiden, I think, right? I must say though, I'm surprised to see people so young were responsible for slaying that monster. Lord Matsudaya said he must have trained very hard indeed, especially given that the world is at peace. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I guess I am a bit stronger than most people you come across. But trust me, there are plenty of swordsmen out there who are way stronger. Of course, there are also people like Kotaro and Horsey, who have a different sort of strength to them. I don't know what's up with the lag when it puts in your name. I think it's particularly whenever it's a new line. But if we're strictly talking about martial arts, then I'd say old man Tajima is easily stronger than me. Well, of course he is. He's the invincible Yagyu Munenori. If we're discussing who the greatest swordsmaster under the suns are, there are only two names that come to mind. The first is Miyamoto Musashi, the master of dual wielding. The second is Edo's own Yagyu Tajima. Is that so? I see. Musashi is famous even in the Edo period. Edo period? You mean the city of Edo, yes. I understand they talk about Miyamoto there quite a bit. Even now the Age of War is over, our lords still love to discuss who would win if Musashi and Yagyu Tajima were ever to cross swords. Don't worry, just give them a couple chapters. You don't say. Hey, does that line up with your history? This is seriously the first I've ever heard of this. Yes, it does. There are records that date back to the early Edo period that describe your popularity. I believe you're the most popular among the people, Lady Musashi. Huh, spicy little root for the home guy. Miyamoto Musashi has always been popular. He appeared in countless stories well beyond the Edo period. I guess that part doesn't kind of sound like me. Do end up wandering in all sorts of times and places. That isn't quite what I meant. Alright, I shall go and fetch the princess. Please wait here until I return. Wait, I thought you like sent someone to go. We've been talking this whole time? I thought we were waiting for her. Well, don't worry about us. We're happy to wait. This is kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? Like, you'd think they'd have like 2 staff on hand. Sad to believe they let us into the castle. I know, but we're already overstaying our welcome. Grandpa was pretty upset, and who can blame it? I think we're supposed to take the second dialogue. We're supposed to bring them back later that same day, and we ended up disappearing for 2 days without a word. Muramasa! What were you thinking? I come all this way to the castle town myself after you never came back, and what do I find? You and the kid spent not just 1, but 2 nights in a geisha's room? Why didn't you call me? Thinking I wanted to join a geisha's company too? I mean, that's a part of it, but that's not the point. Besides, I ain't got time to spend with a woman right now. First I hear you went down to the south to fight a monster, then I get here to find out you just left Onui and Tasuke to fend for themselves. Thought they'd be safe without Rama. That's right, Mr. Muramasa, you tell them! Not only did they not leave when they said they would, they started treating my room like they owned the place. Granted, it was a little lonely staying in such a large room all by myself. So I thought a little company might not be so bad, but still, it's the principle of the thing. If nothing else, the men could have been considerate enough to stay in a nearby room. Oh yes, good point. Can't believe you made this much trouble for a lady you'd never met before. Anyway, things may have worked out this time. But don't go making a habit of this. Got it? Yes, sir! Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Grandpa. Better. Alright, taking Onui and Tasuke back to the hermitage with me. And we never saw them again. You can keep staying at this fancy inn of yours if you want, or go and get work at the castle. You can even come back to my hermitage if you like. Kids will probably miss you if you don't. Okay, let's go immediately. I'd be glad to go back with you after we finish our business at the castle. Are you okay with that, Horsey? I know I feel a lot more at ease inside its barrier, and I bet Kotaro will feel much the same way. Besides, if worst comes to worst again, there won't be any innocents getting killed. Except, you know, Tasuke and Onui, but, you know, they don't matter. Good point. So I'll go back once we've been to the castle. Heck yeah. Maybe the... No, right. I was thinking maybe the more cool Muramasa scene will be on next arc. But I saw it in the thumbnail, didn't I? It's the finale? I think? Well, it really makes sense. Climax things happen in the climax. Sorry. Wait a moment. Back when Inferno attacked, didn't she say she couldn't involve the town in her battle? If that's right, wouldn't it also be safe to remain here? Just thought it was worth asking. If we're wrong, the people here will pay the price. So we're being smart by being dumb. Oh, we're being dumb by being smart? Or... Because obviously she couldn't afford to set fire to the castle. An assassin probably wouldn't have that restraint. Understood. To be honest, Master, I knew you would choose to avoid the town, so that its people wouldn't suffer. Hang your head. Also, is it just me, or does it look like he has gills on his ribs? Because that's always what I've thought when I looked at that. I don't know, like, that's not supposed to be his ribs, are they? Like, scars? Or... I don't know. I don't recognize your face, but I can tell you're a servant. Who are you? Oh no, give us more Muramasa. It's been one honor after another, getting to meet Lady Musashi and Senji Muramasa. Can't believe he's a servant. You know he's not. Of course, I'm sure he's a heroic spirit that was summoned to this world for some reason, not accounting in servant. And yet he's neither a heroic spirit swordmaster, nor a candidate to become one. At least, Purgatorio, Hozo and Inshu never said anything to that effect. So the only possibilities I can think of are a chain summon or... Hey, Kotaro? Yes? How are things here while I was out all day? Did you and Danzo get to know each other better? Hi, where did that come from? You know, you seem pretty into Danzo. Not you too, Master. Please don't tease me like that. Whatever it is you think I have to feel guilty about, I don't. Besides, I haven't seen her all day. I believe she went back to Lord Tajima. Anyway, there's nothing to be gained from teasing me. Serving you is the most important. What? Oh. You all sound like you're having so much fun. Final boss is here. Please tell me what you're discussing, Lord Horsey. My lady, you're standing much too close to your guest. Implore you to give him some space. Why should I? Princess, try not to make too much trouble for your retainers. Oh, yeah. You're so strict, Lord Tajima no Kami. But I suppose the lady does need to behave modestly. It's a pleasure to see you and your retainers again, Lord Horsey. And I see you have another in your retinue now. Retinue. It's a shame you didn't bring those darling children with you as well. I do love children. She isn't really like Kiyohime and all. I haven't seen you in 2 old days, princess. I was expecting like a baseball team line. I know, each day felt like a year. It's a Kaguya reference, by the way. Her resemblance to the Kiyohime we know is uncanny. She's like Otama and Tamamo no Mae. But this Kiyohime isn't her servant. Can't sense anything like that from her. She's definitely human. I bit my teeth at a funny angle. That hurt. You've been putting your affection to your master aside. Personality seems a bit different from the Kiyohime we know. You know in cartoons with like their teeth is like hit by a hammer and they all like shatter? I feel like that. Okay, I'm good now. Does this mean Shimousa really is a singularity? Or something like it? No, that doesn't quite feel right. Older girls destroyed the history of the period where they appear, but I haven't seen anything like that here. Feels more like something is different from about the fundamental premise of this world. Oh, are you discussing secrets amongst yourselves? Guess men do like that. Do like to do that, no matter how old they are. I don't have many secrets myself. I suppose others might not see it that way. In fact, I could talk to snakes. My retainers don't believe me, but it's true. Snakes? Snakes. Snake?! Went for the Metal Gear reference instead of the Harry Potter reference there. They even have that in common. No, wait. The Kiyohime we know doesn't converse with animals. But it's still an uncanny coincidence that she would have some connection to snakes. She has snakes in common with someone? Who are you talking about? I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you mean. Are you referring to me or someone else? Princess, might I suggest that we focus on the matter at hand? Oh yes. Sorry, Lord Tajima. Distinguished guests, thank you all for coming here. I'm told that you were instrumental in the battle against the monsters that attacked Shimousa. On behalf of my father, Matsudaira Shimousa no Kami, I commend you for your achievement. I shall ensure that you are well rewarded. Please be sure to see my retainer about that later. I would also like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not as a princess, but as a citizen of Shimousa. I cannot tell you how happy we are all to hear the news. I have no doubts that everyone in Shimousa feels the same. You're far too kind to these commoners, my lady. Don't let it go to your heads, you rebel. Castle Warrior is my favorite character. Apparently, thy praise dealt in stealth great if joy in our hearts, my lady. What she said. It. What did he said? You're quite welcome. How insolent. It's fine, Lord Tajima. Lord Horsey can say whatever he likes to me. I want to protect that smile. I don't even like Kiyohime, but... Oh then, Lord Horsey. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, let's move on to more urgent matters. I believe you have all heard the rumors concerning me? We have. They said you'd received a letter. Judging by your expression, I'm guessing it wasn't a very nice one. No, it wasn't. Indeed, it was the most painful letter I've ever received. With so many lives lost when it was delivered, I doubt it's merely an ill-considered prank. I'm afraid that there's truly someone out there who means to end my life. I have many warriors serving me here. I also have Lord Tajima and his 500-odd elite samurai, all of whom took part in the Shimabara Rebellion. Perhaps it isn't proper of me to say this, but even so, I'm frightened out of my wits. They're all doing their best to keep me safe, so I feel terrible that I'm still so ill at ease. Princess, do not blame you for feeling that way at all. Well, it's such an awful letter arriving so soon after this monster business. Still, I will say this nonetheless. Lord Horsey, please, I beg of you, protect me from this vile villain who threatens my life. Okay, are we good? Oh no. Same? I see. The princess has entrusted these commoners with the protection without considering the consequences. Or did it cut? Maybe? Indeed, my lord, there's no way to put it. Wait. There's no other way to put it. I understand that the princess is fond of them, but they're still commoners. It'd be one thing if they were all masterless samurai, but some of them are not even that. Even if letting them into the castle is madness. Why, this could even affect the clan's very existence. I don't understand the hierarchy of, like, well, this is post-Sengoku Japan? I don't know what to call it. Ancient Japan? Like, that's not... I don't know. So you say that these people are a threat to the clan. You may be right. This were a time of peace. However, times are anything but peaceful now. These monsters pose a threat we cannot ignore. They're skilled warriors willing to aid us in defeating them. Their station in life is no longer relevant. And I can personally attest to their combat prowess. They put an end to the monster that attacked us. Indeed, many of my own men who were present in that battle are still singing their praises even now. Or do you doubt my judgment? So, like, assuming he is Imperial, why does he want us to fight? Well, I guess it's Holy Grail-esque, like, they have to die, like the Sword Masters do, so that they can fuel the Greater Grail, or, you know, whatever they have. No, my lord, I would never dream of it. I was merely joking. Yes, I may have referred to them as untrustworthy strangers, but, With the princess personally requesting their protection, your endorsement of their skill, I have no objections. Oh, it is most reassuring to have upstanding young warriors helping us. Alright, everyone, make sure you all take good care of the princess. Thanks for supporting us, Castle Warrior. Very well, then. You will see that the princess's safety is assured. Fail, and your heads will roll. Well, what do we do now, Master? Can't ignore this threat. Heroic Spirit Swordmaster must be behind it. Can we just call them Swordmaster or, like, Heroic Swordmaster? Sam, I figured you'd say as much. You didn't disappoint. Wonder why you turned out like this. We've both been to all sorts of places, so what is it that makes us different in that regard? Anyway, I agree with you. If we don't do something, the princess will definitely end up dead. I'll go along with whatever you decide, Master. I knew you'd want to help. I don't know if I care for how this matter seems to have been settled without me. Shouldn't I get a say in it too? Oh well, I worked out how I wanted while I was off threading, so I guess it's alright. Yay! Can't believe you'll be protecting me personally, Lord Horsey. So happy I could die. Please don't. Just to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm sorry. Just so happy. I couldn't help myself. I was thinking, can I make a Kaguya reference out of that? It was like not only a generic one. So I decided not to. By the way, Lady Sword and Fighter, I told you were the one who defeated the monster's leader. Is that true? It's not that I don't believe it. It's just that if it is true, you deserve the highest of accolades. Oh yes, it's all true. Sliced you clean in half. Though I couldn't have done it without your beloved Horsey self, or this expertly crafted sword. Oh my, that's amazing. Guess it just goes to show how strong a woman can truly be. I knew you were someone special from the moment I saw your sword key in town. Is that something normal people can see? As a woman myself, I couldn't be happier. You've truly inspired me. Inspired you? You don't mean... In fact, actually something of a martial artist myself. As a daughter of a samurai family, I spent a lot of time training. Okay, here, let's call in some assassins. You didn't help cause all that trouble in town. Because the fight's assassins and a berserker. Well, the main enemy's an assassin, so maybe Danzo will show up. I promise you I'm not a burden. I'll gladly accept your protection, of course. But I assure you that I won't be a burden. And to prove it, I'd like to ask that you spar with me, Lady Swordfighter. Would you be so kind? Me? I'm sorry, but I don't go around fighting unless there's something to be gained from it. Oh, there's no need to worry about that. How many ryo will it take to satisfy you? 10? 20? I've thought about it carefully, and nothing would honor me greater than to spar with you, Princess. For 30 ryo, I'll even show you my secret techniques. Never seen you so excited. Oh, come on, sure you have. Anyway, will you be sparring alone, Princess? Of course I'll go easy on you, but I still wouldn't recommend facing me all by yourself. Very well, then I shall add to my numbers. Danzo! Oh, got it. Yes, my lady, I'm here. This nice sword fighter will be joining me for a training session, and I request your assistance. As you wish, my lady. Lord Tajima no Kami has ordered me to obey your instructions, so that is what I shall do. Oh, if it isn't Lord Kotaro and Lady Musashi. Say you are two here, Lord Horsey. Thank you all again for your cooperation with the monster hunt the other day. Now, since we do not have anything to catch up on, let us proceed with the princess's training. Okay. Sure, yep. Good. Very well then, Lady Sword Fighter and Lord Horsey. I shall demonstrate the flammable water I imported from foreign lands. Don't tell me you're talking about oil. Now let us begin. Right after I changed into my training outfit, of course, yeah. That joke's still stupid. Oh, you can see the right pixel. There we go. Oops. Eventually you'll be able to piece together what my desktop is. My desktop is a Final Fantasy XIV picture. It's the loading screen of the final zone in Shadowbringers. That zone's name is technically a spoiler, like, no it isn't, but I thought it looked cool, so I used it. Oh, they have a tiger too. Good thing I brought Kiara. I don't know which Kiara Ascension I like the most. On the Japanese servers, I used the first one. So I just could have kind of put it on here, but... yeah, she doesn't have her strengthening quest yet. I'll be able to do that once I get her to 80, of course, but... yeah, so Saber Wars is going on right now. Not a big fan of the event, honestly. You know, you have to use sabers. Even if, you know, you're fighting an archer. What's the current... I think it's the Skahawk node right now, I think, right? I think it's Skahawk? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I never realized it plays Kiara's, like, theme in the background. What's it called? Anger Mania? I think that's actually the name of it. Anger Mania? Or something like that. Alright. Anima something? I forget. Is Anger Mania her normal? No. I know she has something that's Anger Mania. Meaning, you know, she's allowed in the club. The cool kids club. With Angry Boy. Yeah, but honestly, I think she's underrated as a servant. Like, gameplay wise. I don't know about character wise. Like, how do people think about her? Is she popular? I don't really see her being popular. I mean, CCC will never be translated, so at least in the West, she can't be too popular. And it, you know, in the event, she kind of just got, you know, she just kind of showed up at the end and didn't get much screen time. Sorry for the water sounds. I'm thirsty. Let's go ahead and use waivers. Why not? I don't want Donzo using one of her skills. She has a dodge and a invincible that she can use on allies. She has a pretty unique kit. What's your noble phantasm good against? Riding, I think? Demonic? Something like that. I think Nobu's riding. And she's demonic, divine something. A little bit of lag, well, desync, I guess, going on. Sorry about that. You may or may not notice. It's not too bad. Okay. I haven't watched any more Ruby yet. Probably gonna do that like tonight or tomorrow. I'll finish off the season. If not just a single episode. I have like 3 or 4 left, I think. Calling it now, I don't think they're gonna go with Ironwood being evil. Ironwood dies, the super nice guy from the Ace Operators die. The rest of them turn into animals and have like a memorial to their death or transformation or whatever. Because they're called the Aesops. When I first heard them, I was like, "Oh, Aesop's reference." Like, you know, the guy. I think Rabbit in the Hair is him, right? I think he did Rabbit in the Hair. Well, Rabbit, Turtle in the whatever. You know the one. And I can't think of another example of his stuff, but I know he's done a lot of stuff. I'm about to get in a level. That means I'll have to do a lot of Saber voice tonight. No! Why have you done this to me? What? Unless they're 2-0 AP. Well, wait, I'll probably get the level from the Saber Wars. Dang it. Grah, flump. Should have been Taiga. This battle is ours. The tiger, the princess Thomas, rode over and showed its belly. I like how about the question mark. Why is that there? My apologies, princess. Simply wasn't strong enough. You win. Can't believe you tamed my important tiger so easily. But I am tremendously impressed by your skill, Lady Swordfighter and Lord Horsey. You're both equally wonderful. Thanks. It's a little embarrassing to be praised that highly. Anyway, you haven't forgotten about our financial agreement, right? Oh, come to think of it, Lady Swordfighter. Earlier, I heard you addressed as Musashi. Did you? Perhaps you named yourself after the famous sword master, Miyamoto Musashi? Good question. Ha ha ha. Don't really know where my name comes from. You must be as strong as the Yo Musashi. In fact, I'm sure of it. It's amazing. May I ask what sort of training you underwent in order to become so strong? Well, I don't think my regimen will be of any help to anyone besides me, but... Basically, I travel around visiting different countries looking for opportunities to train, I guess? Huh, when I put it like that, it actually sounds kind of normal. So you travel to distant lands, training wherever you go? This Kiyohime is precious. Can't believe you travel around like that by yourself. I'd love to hear more about it. Well, but first, we should have supper. Udon? Then we can take a bath and throw pillars at each other. You can tell me all about your exploits. It'll be a wonderful sleepover. Wait, huh? You're gonna throw pillows at each other? Now come, right this way. Supper should be ready for now. Quickly, quickly. Huh? Hey, stop pulling my... What a heartwarming scene. I'm afraid it looks like you've been dumped, Master. Dang it! The Yuri end. Man, they're enjoying themselves. I see. I'm glad to hear that, Master. Very well, then I shall be taking my leave. Lord Kotaro, I was most impressed with your ninjutsu. Not at all. I was more impressed by yours. Now, if you'll excuse me. Zoom. End of note? Yep, okay. What's next? I guess this arc's gonna go pretty slowly too, huh? They say that right before we get to the middle of... Oh yeah, we're about to fight the assassin now, aren't we? It's only... Well, I almost said her name. I don't want to bring Elia. But then it's like, if you use your normal phantasm, then if they don't die, then, you know, you're kind of screwed. So I'll bring her to the boss fight. Okay. Sleepover time. Oh my, so you really have been to countries outside of Japan? It's been a terribly difficult journey. Being in a strange land where you can neither speak nor read the language, and all by yourself no less. Can't imagine being in a place like that all by myself, with almost nothing familiar nearby. The thought terrifies me, but for some reason it also sounds kind of... Sorry, I got a text message. Not sure how much I'll skip. I'll have to skip there, so there's the backlog. Could never do something like that. Part of me would love to try. You'd be surprised how well you can get by, even with a language barrier. Some people will help you learn to speak. You can get by pretty far as gestures. People are basically the same no matter where you go. Scary things are scary no matter where you are. I hate having to cut because that means I have to render it in Vegas, which takes like an hour. So I'd say the scary stuff and fun stuff balance each other out. And it takes up enough CPU that I can't really play like... Well, any half-intensive games. So I can play like, you know... Like a indie... Well, I say indie game, but you get what I mean when I say that. Or like a visual novel, I guess. Sure, there are times when I'm suddenly overcome with an urge to go back home. But on the whole, it's a lot of fun to meet so many new people. I see, that sounds lovely. The only unusual thing that has ever happened to me is rescuing a baby snake out in the castle garden. Ever since then, I've gotten along well with snakes. Can even tell what they're thinking. So you have a telepathic bond with them. That's awesome. I wonder how this snake thing is going to play. Just so you know, Princess, Shimousa is pretty diverse. There's all sorts of people to meet right outside the castle doors. You met that snake here, after all. You met HorseyEatYou and me here, too. Oh, that's a good point. You got me there. Come to think of it, Lady Musashi. Did you know Lord Horsey before you met him here? Yeah, I first met him on an island not too long ago. That's a pretty rough time. At first, my memories are so fuzzy that I didn't even know who I was or where I was from. Oh my, that sounds dreadful. What sort of island was it? Well, it was a small island, but it had a surprisingly steep mountain. Flashback episode? Go to go. What's up, dude? Yes. Yeah, kind of in my personal space. My apologies, Master. However, I must stay near you. I have to keep you safe. With the assassin's threat hanging over us, danger could strike at any moment. We must remain vigilant, even in our sleeping quarters. The heroic spirit sword masters know you as a master of Chaldea, right? Then we can't take any chances. I get that, but can't fall asleep if you're that close. I'm so sorry, Master. However, I'm the only Chaldean servant who has been able to properly materialize here. Hey, Edmund's here. As such, it falls to me to ensure your safety, so I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe. Since Lady Musashi is staying with the princess, it is my job to guard you. So you may not like it, but... Kotaro? Yes, I can sense them. They're here. They're actually gonna fight him? Go on, man, get her. This villain has the gall to infiltrate the castle. See to it that she never leaves. How courageous. Indeed, you samurai certainly do talk a good game. I guess Musashi's not here to kill her. Come to think of it, there was another one yapping up a storm earlier. First I thought it was a guard dog, but it seems he's actually one of your comrades. Here, maybe you could tell me who he was. Just happen to have a souvenir here with me. Is it his head? A severed head. You're a monster. Looks like it was removed with one clean cut. You may be our enemy, but I can see that you're terribly skilled. As such, I will not hesitate to attack you 5, no, 10 at a time. How terribly dull. This is why I don't enjoy fighting you little knife wielders. You're so used to killing and being killed. No doubt that holds true even in this newly peaceful world. And of course, there are still those of you who survived Osaka and Shimabaya. Still, even the most battle-hardened samurai collapses into a quivering mess as his entire body is twisted apart. You imprudent little ninja. Good, they're here. Listen up, we have no fewer than 20 men on our side. You're arrogant to come here all on your own. Oh well, look at you all scurrying around like cockroaches. How idiotic. Indeed, this is the very height of stupidity. Enough. Give yourself up, or die. Ordinarily, I'd be glad to indulge your idiocy. I mean, I guess she'll have to give herself up now, or else she'll die, so I mean... But alas, it seems the Master of Chaldea and his pet ninja have arrived sooner than I expected. Men of Matsudaya, leave this monster to us. You're the ones who are entrusted with the princess. Fret not, she can't overcome so many of us. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Remember what happened during the monster hunt. Monsters are no match for a servant. Suppose you have a point. I now know what a servant is, yes, but even some of Lord Taijima no Kami's men have said they are helpless against that monster. Cannot tell if this ninja is one of their ilk as well, but... Oh, very well, I will not let you deal with this. I will let you deal with this thing. But should you lose, will not hesitate to step in. Of course. Master, may I ask for your assistance? Oh, that's right. Well, are you done chattering with each other? Which one of you will be first to die? She's a vampire. Well, I'll explain that. What is it, Master of Chaldea? Something not to your liking? What is that pitiable gleam in your eye? Says no intent to kill, or even the will to do battle. Your outfit is... something else. Seems you're not only a master of Chaldea, but a master of comedy too. I like that smile. Of all the things I thought you might say, I never expected that. I haven't laughed so hard in ages. That said, you may make an imposing figure, but you clearly still have the mind of a child. Is the female form such a rare sight to you? No, not at all. In that case, I should have stuck into your bedroom and killed you in your sleep in order to spare you the shock. That's enough, heroic spirit sword master. You'll cease mocking my master at once. Assassin of Percio! Well, I think you're supposed to read the two lines together. You're one of the servants who met in the bamboo forest. Indeed, my cursed name is Assassin of Percio. True name yet? Or is that next chapter? One of the embodiments of the curse of annihilation. And you are the master of Chaldea, along with one of your servants. Good, good. It's unfortunate that Musashi's not here, but I suppose I cannot wait any longer. Here's our message, direct from our master. Make no mistake, this is a declaration of war. The Lord Sorcerer will wield the power of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, against Shimousa, using it as a sacrifice to bring about the end of the world of men. So that's who your master is. This world created by the Tokugawa clan shall end once the Lord Sorcerer's ambitions are realized. Rejoice, Yo-Yo Kobe, and die while you're in the throes of joy. Shimousa shall be the first to fall. A sacrifice made so our master's wish will come true. Didn't we already sacrifice whatever it's called? The place up north? Therefore, I must dispose of the next in line to rule this land. Of course, I'm referring to Matsudaya Shimousa no Kami's beloved daughter. News of her death will devastate Shimousa's people. Their dispel will make this land so easy to destroy. So making the people despair is all part of your plan. And killing the princess will accomplish that? Correct. My orders are clear. I've been told to be sure that the people know of our plan before I carry it out. Truly, the life of a ninja devoted to her master is one of endless difficulty. Now then, Master of Chaldea, I'll of course be taking your life as well. Seems that the princess is very fond of you. Wonder how horrified she'll be when I toss her head into her lap. May it stay right where it is. Good comeback. We shall see about that. In fact, let me show you just how easy it'll be to take it. Are you not cutting the battle? What the? A snake! I can't get it off! Giga! Ah. Castle Warrior, no! No! I won't forget this. There we go. Did you see how easy that was? I just took all 20 of these men's heads. If I include the ones earlier at the rear gate, from when I delivered the letter, that makes 40 dead. Human life is a fleeting, fragile thing. Almost too fleeting, in fact. As you can see, once my snake charm technique swallowed them up, their heads are the least of their warriors. If I wish, I could take their entire bodies without leaving a trace. Indeed, their lives are so frail that I could easily swallow up 100 or 200 of them. You can get to battle now, it's fine. So, Master of Chaldea, let us see if your life is any different. You'll never get the chance. I'll make sure to stop you. You're free to do whatever you like. I shall do the same. Come forth, my dark minions. Just dark minions? Oh, those are dark minions. Gotaro, must break through to Percio. Take her out. Yes, Master. Okay, there we go. That dragged a little. Yeah. But, oh, yeah, the vampire line, right. That's a reference to Bravely Default. The vampire class, which is basically Blue Mage from Final Fantasy. Their outfits like that. It actually got censored in the English release. I know that game did a bit of censoring, actually. I know they actually changed the characters' ages from, 16-ish to, I don't know, 18, 20-ish. Which hardly makes a difference. Same thing. Just changing the line whenever they say it. Then, what else? Oh, there's the Bravo bikini. I believe that got censored. That was a bikini for Adia. That was hyped up for being incredibly lewd. But I don't think it's actually that lewd in game. I don't know if they censored it. Oh, we're just fighting the ghosts? Very glad I didn't bring Ilya then. Need a better AoE caster though. Marie Antoinette's my best one, I think, and she's not the best. I guess I do have Passion Lip now though. Let's do that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Marie Antoinette caster isn't really too good, honestly. She's basically the same thing as Marie Ryder, just as a caster. Her skills are even very similar. I love your voice. Or maybe the fact that I haven't revealed her true name is a blessing. Because I don't have to pronounce it. I think I know how to pronounce it. Like, there's two ways to pronounce it. The Greek way and the, I don't know if American way, English way. I'm not sure which one there. Plot twist, she's Greek. Yeah, I'll be going with the Greek pronunciation whenever I get there. Just because it's fate. Don't talk about my Hercules pronunciation. I don't know how to say the Greek one, okay? Like, the game even spells it that way, but... Because I believe Hercules and the Greek one are technically different people. Like, there's a Roman Hercules. You know, classic Roman mythology. Just copy the Greek, change it a little. I know nothing about Roman mythology, by the way, so don't quote me on that. But I think... Oh! Waver Bond Hen. Relic of the King. That's the Xander Cape. Buster up by 15%, I think. Here's a little lore, in case you're interested in that. Oh yeah, we're going to be getting an Anger Manu's interlude here in a couple days. Did it say I gained a new friend slot? Oh boy. I think it came out on the 20th on the Japanese servers. It's the 17th right now, so... That'll be any day now, really. I don't know if we're behind or ahead or... Just... Are we exactly caught up now? Like, 1 for 1? Well, come on! I think that's for Saber Wars. Like, daily reset. I'm gonna assume there wasn't post-battle dialogue then? Hello everyone, my phone crashed. Well, I guess my app crashed, but same thing. What's next? Another fight? I'll go. Are you actually gonna fight her this time, or more spooky ghosts? Oh, you're into the battle music. Oh, we're here with... Eek! Monsters! Spooky! Their distorted voices drip with malice. So these are the monsters terrorizing Shimousa. Lady Musashi, I'm so ashamed. So scared I can't even stand. Yeah, that scared the heck out of me, pardon my French. Not much of the shock of sensing their evil key. When did they get off on popping up in our bedroom like that right after we put out the lights? Was that when the naked pillow fight was about to happen? Who do they think they are? The bat monster I fought in Himeji Castle? Princess, get behind me. Is that... Osaka Bihime? I'm gonna make these shameless creatures wish they'd never surprise me and interrupt our sleepover. Himeji is the Halloween one, right? The battle is over. We defeated all the hostiles. Even Assassin of Perusio. He said, sounded like, kind of like Mashu there. Oh, I suppose I did. Guess it's because I'm now in the same position of keeping you safe. Just like she used to. Can we keep Kotoyo? I'd much prefer him to Mashu. Literally anyone. I must have unwittingly modeled myself after her. Now then. I have a question for you, Assassin of Perusio. Do you harbor the curse of annihilation as... Didn't she literally say she did? Are you certain you aren't going against your own? Your original heroic spirit's wishes by acting like this? What sort of question is that? Who do you think we heroic spirit sword masters are? We are the shadows of figures who have made their mark on humanity. We are neither ghosts, nor evil spirits, nor vengeful specters. And of course, we are not heroic spirits. We heroic spirit sword masters carry blades created to slash this world to pieces. Storms of power are given form. We kill men, we kill women, we kill the old and the young. Not even infants escape our grasp. That is what the heroic spirit sword masters are. We skewer with spears, burn with fire, and twist off heads. Our means of cleansing this world are endless. Doesn't doing these things eat away at your soul? My soul? What a strange question. Soul, my... Soul, What a sentimental heroic spirit you are. What about your Holy Grail war rituals, where many of you heroic spirits come together to kill one another? What are you at on with the same nonsense during one of those? How does your soul feel when you kill other heroic spirits to grant your lord's wish? Don't make me laugh. I didn't ask you that because I'm a heroic spirit. I asked you as a fellow ninja. So once again, tell me, doesn't doing these things eat away at your soul? Okay, maybe a little, but it seems that sincerity can devolve into obstinacy, or even madness if left unchecked. pains me to see what an immature whelp you are. You're young, stronger than you are. I've defeated every monster you've thrown at us. You can't stop me with creatures so weak. Surrender, assassin of Horsey. You little brat! A mere Fuma boy like you is in no position to make demands of me. I'll twist your head off and feed it to my snakes. Let's see if your righteous soul makes you taste any better. I'm no boy. I'm the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja clan. My true name is Fuma Kotaro. I'll fight you with all my strength. I got your back. Proud of you for trying to talk to her. Good job. Diplomacy +1. Make sure just copying you, Master. Besides, many other hero experts have done the same thing. Not to mention that I was obligated to say something, given my position. At any rate, it seems there's nothing left to do now but fight. Okay. Sure. The story was, front-loaded. Which I am perfectly fine with. I guess the last chapter is going to be pretty short, huh? It's probably going to be seen with Kiyohime talking with, this person. I almost said their name because it, almost drew it off the tongue. Alright. Yeah. Oh, no. Break bar. I wonder if we have to kill her. 600k is, like, just enough that, like, it's challenging, but not too challenging. So this might just be one of those survive 5 turns battles. Or 3 turns, or however many. Well, let's just kill her instead. Oh, I don't know if we can. Let's see. Oh, did we poison her? Well, I don't think that actually changes the damage, so. Yeah, her bonus effect is pig. Who doesn't that work on exactly? I'm assuming, like, super bosses? Like, for example, Demon Pillars, Goetia? Yeah, right, Goetia, not Gosha. Oh, that's... Right. I didn't think it'd fill up that much. Gonna do that again? We still have the plug suit on. Should change it out. Give me my, Is it the Atlas uniform? I think that's a good one. The one with the 20% Noble Phantasm gain. Okay. Yeah, not much to say. Like, I haven't watched any Ruby. I actually have to think about something to talk about once that's over. What am I gonna do for Lost Belt 1 and 2? It should start. The next season should be out by the time 3 comes out. Oh, it should start coming out. No, I can't go slow on it because I think there's an event that requires it at New Year's, and it comes out in December. So, that's gonna be a cliffhanger. What will my thoughts on Ruby Season 8 be? You'll have to wait until Lost Belt 4, which takes forever to come out. Well, I might actually do an event before that. There's an event that has, I think, a similar amount of relevance to the CCC event. It's a sequel to the CCC, kind of. Kiara's in it, so. I don't know if I'll do that one, because the format of the event doesn't really lend well to doing a video series. People who have played it will understand what I mean. Like the way the, random battles work. Let's find out if she's single target or AoE or not. She killed 20 dudes in a minute. The snake, so I'm assuming it's AoE. It shouldn't kill us though. Oh no, she doesn't even do it. I've never actually used her. I have her. I think I have it like Noble Phantoms 3 or 4 on the Japanese servers. But I think she's still level 1 for me? Who's in my backline? Do I have anyone? No. Okay. Yeah. She's... I like her last ascension. Talking about Assassin of Horsey. Can't say her true name yet. Okay, next chapter. Maybe this... maybe. I don't know. I assume there's going to be post-battle dialogue. But I imagine that's going to get out. Like, Kiyohime's going to have, a talk with her. They're going to be like, snakes! And she's going to be like, huh. I guess I really was evil this whole time. Oh, it's sealed! Dang it. Next turn, then. Also, short hair Caster of Okeanos is the best one. Like, long hair is really good too. All of them are good. What's the best part of your design though, and why is it the weird shoe stilt things? I'm sure there's a name for those, I just don't know what it is. Elf ears are cool too. I didn't pay attention to the story of the new event at all. I have a guess at what it was about, given... Oh. Is it really a spoiler? I mean... I'll just avoid saying it in case someone's watching this who doesn't know who she is. Oh, they spawned 5. Fujino is 3? Oh, 2. I'll get some of that sweet, sweet lore. Dialogue? Or just give me my quartz? Ba 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 ba. Voice cracked a little. Come on, Vault. Dialogue, okay. Not so. That fight there just cost $50 to animate. How? How is this possible? You're just an ordinary heroic spirit. I possess the power of a warped spirit origin. Yeah, let Kotoyo finish her off for the plot twist. This cannot be happening. No matter how incredibly strong you may be, even you still have moments of vulnerability. You should be ashamed of yourself, heroic spirit sword master. You refuse to face the terrible truth of what it means to become nothing more than a blade. A ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade. Forgetting that, you proved your immaturity. Wait, their spirit cores aren't normal. I know. Lady Musashi told me about them. Go on, why don't you pick yourself up now? I know you're not really dead. What a boring little boy you are. You can at least act surprised when I come back to life. Oh, was that her head being cut off? Oh, okay. Indeed, decapitation will not kill us. Surely you know as much from what happened with Purgatorio. There, you see? No matter how sharp your techniques may be, they have no effect on us. And Musashi, can you get over here? So I'm afraid all your boasting from your earlier victory amounts to nothing. We're neither heroes that once lived, nor the heroic spirits. We're merely their vessels. More than that, we have been strengthened beyond belief. We are invincible. No one can kill us. Musashi shows up. I knew it. She was holding back during our fight. So my blades cannot reach your spirit core after all. Without Lady Musashi's cool sword, there's nothing I can do. Here you go. Did she just toss it? Huh? What? She threw her Muramasa? What of a kind masterpiece of a sword? What a waste! Dang, I missed. Nice catch, Kotoyo. Let me have that back now. Of course. Here you are, Lady Musashi. Maybe don't shout, "Here you go," before you throw something. Maybe you'll hit it. I never thought you would try to strike me down from behind. I'm an assassin. How did you sneak up on me? Now I see. You didn't sneak up on me. You simply threw your sword at me from a distance. What a poor excuse for a swordsman you are, Shinmei Musashi. Oh my, that truly was incredible. I'm amazed you were able to strike at her with such accuracy from so far away, Lady Musashi. It's a shame that this villain was quick enough to evade it. I'm afraid my own Naginata and flammable water won't be of much use here. She goes Lancer mode. What are you doing? The assassin's here for you! Let me just change it of this fashionable overseas swimwear. Master's right, Lady Musashi. Should have left her with Lord Tajima. What were you thinking, bringing the princess here? I know. You didn't choose to bring her here. She just sort of tagged along. How fortunate. Huh? I'm disappointed in you, Percio. Sorting at Kunai at this point? Did you really think Lady Musashi and I wouldn't notice? Yeah, what about the snake behind you, though? Hardly. If anything, I certainly would. Even I am no match for Fuma Kotoyo and Shinmei Musashi together. Spoken like someone getting ready to slither away. Do you really think we'll we'll let that you escape? Typo, okay. Thought I read that wrong at first. Of course not. I know very well you'll never let me go. Which is why I already made arrangements. She has a helicopter. Shadow clone no jutsu? When did she swap places with it? A phantom, sorry. Oh, okay, I thought we were gonna finish her here, but... The sky! Well, like, next chapter, obviously, but... Huh? Is that an illusion? A clone? That assassin just up and disappeared? Looks that way. I hate dealing with ninja. They always have some trick up their sleeve. I'm sorry, Lady Musashi. We ninja aren't used to fair fights. Or at least, it isn't something that we usually plan for, so we tend to resort to tricks without really thinking. No, I'm not blaming you. Come on, chin up. The fact that I find you tough to fight is a compliment more than anything. You ninjas sure are strong. Plan ahead for all sorts of situations, so you manage to survive even when it's one against many. Take that Kunoichi we just fought, for example. What was her name again? Saw her in the Bamboo Forest, too. Assassin of Perseo. This might be my first time fighting a Kunoichi. Is that just like special ninja name? That's it. So this Assassin of Perseo woman is the third heroic spirit swordmaster you and Master have fought. There aren't many Kunoichi who are adept at combat, and even fewer opportunities to meet them. What I mean is, we may be able to figure out her true name. After all, there just aren't that many famous Kunoichi in history. I'm not sure her sex will be a huge help here, pretty much. There's not a huge number of well-known ninja in general. Without the ninjas. Good point. Sorry. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? No reason. We just happen to know a lot of examples where historical figures who were thought to be men turned out to be women. King Arthur, Nero, Okita Soji, Raiko. So just thinking about how history is much deeper than we usually think it is. And I'm sure there are examples of the opposite as well. It looks like you swept all that under the rug a little quickly. But I guess it's okay, right, Donzo? I'm here. My apologies. Did not wish to interrupt your conversation. Is there a case where a real-life woman was turned into a man? I don't think so. Like in Fate. Did not wish to interrupt your conversation. Lord Tajima has called for every samurai under his command to assemble at once. He'll be here momentarily. As long as Lady Musashi and Lord Horsey are here with me, I don't really need anyone else. By the way, what happened to the castle's retainers? I would have thought they'd be here long ago. They got snaked. 20 of them died valiantly in battle. I see. So they perished at that villain's hands. And even though there's no trace of their bodies, this blood here must be... Oh, that was close. Nice catch, Musashi. Poor princess. Can't blame her for being in shock. She must have passed out from sheer anguish. Not to worry, she'll attend to her with utmost care and precision. And, still going? Lord Kotio, I see that you two are injured. Allow me to treat your wounds as well. Thank you, but I'm alright. Can't be treated by ordinary means, since I'm not a human... Wait, did you not hear me about Lord Tajima? I'm sorry? Never mind. It's fine if you haven't. My point is, I'm alright, so please just look after the princess. Foreshadowing for character development later. Understood. So she doesn't know he's a servant. Oh, okay, that's it. I don't know where they're really going with it, though. And Kotaro, for that matter. 4 nodes and starts with a 0 IP. Yep, so next time, guys, we'll be back with Terza Kantika Perseo ending. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye.